edition of Pure Picks. We're back for the best bets edition for UFC Fight Night Mexico Moreno versus Royval 2. I'm joined here by my man Gerard. How are you doing, Top G?
I'm doing great. We're in the Giga Green last week. We're gonna keep it going.
Definitely. We're always trying to get that gig green, and hey, I think we're gonna get it again this week. Let's do it. You have some best bets for us. I'm really excited to hear some of these, and I'm really excited for you to share with the pure pickers what you got for us this week.
So I got two parlays. I got two leg parlays for my main parlays, and I also got a few bonus options here.
Nice. How about you go over your first kind of play or parlay that you got going on?
Yeah, the first parlay here is Brandon Moreno and Yair. They're just both aces that I'm just gonna bet on. I'll put them together, and that should be a that should be a good play right there.
Yeah, not bad at all. It's plus 127 right now for that two-leg parlay. Would really love to get an understanding from you in terms of what the actual analysis is. Let's first start off with Brandon Moreno. Why is he included in this parlay for you?
Brandon Moreno, I still think he's championship caliber. I mean, he was in a close decision with Pantoja, and his opponent, the other Brandon, Royval. I think Royval is not ready for the a full MMA fight in terms of the grappling aspect. He gets kind of wild and then he puts himself in bad positions. And I think Moreno can capitalize on that. And I think Moreno will be able to possibly find a sub or him just controlling for most of the fight, going the distance.
Awesome. And yeah, this is going to be a rematch. So Brandon's done it one time. Brandon Moreno, he might do it again. I'm actually confident in that parlay leg as well. What about Yair Rodríguez? This is a closer odds, so maybe it's a little bit more debatable. But why are you siding with Yair in this case?
I'm siding with Yair because I think he's going to be just more crisp for 5 rounds, I think. And I think he'll be able to get away from Ortega's submissions and grappling as long as that he, if it gets past this first and second round, I think he'll be fine. And as for Ortega, I just think he just gets hit too much. He he doesn't he kind of just stays there to get hit. And I think his stand-up defense hasn't really improved from what I've seen. And I think Yair can really hurt him there. So yeah, I got Yair.
Definitely. And right now, Brandon Moreno is minus 290, opened up at minus 250. Yair minus 146, opened up at plus 130. And what I've always found is that when someone opens as a dog and then it flips really kind of instantly to a favorite, means that a lot of people are kind of not understanding what that line is. And hey, they're just going to put money on this dog. So I think most of the time those plays tend to go that direction of where the dog turns to the favorite, that favorite winning from what I've seen. So I do like that line movement that you have on Yair Rodriguez in this play. Going on to your next pick, what do you have for us as far as the next play?
The next pick is also a two-leg. I have the over on the Hughes and Yazmin and the over on Rahul Rosas and Ricky
Nice. How do you say his last name? Is it Tercios?
Tercios, I think. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so two-legger for that plus 161. So right now, Ricky Tercios over 2.5 minus 135. Sam Hughes minus 200 for the over 2.5. What's your thought process on that Sam Hughes over?
Yeah, the Sam Hughes and Yasmin, honestly, I think it has a really good shot at going the distance in that fight. I think Hughes is a very formidable opponent. I don't think she'll be really, really hard to finish, I think. And as far as Yasmin, I think she'll end up winning this fight. And I think I just think Hughes is just too solid all around, and I think it'll be another women's MMA fight that goes the distance.
Awesome. And you know how I love to attack those women MMAs over. So yeah, let's get it on that one. Interesting live movement on that one, by the way. Just so the pure pickers can know, because this was actually really surprising for me too. It opened up at minus 325 and has since been bet down to minus 200. So obviously some money is being taken on that under. So you could either see it two ways, right? Either this is going to be a extremely good value for an over 2.5 for a women's MMA fight, or maybe you think that is going to be a finish. But I tend to agree with Gerard. Think that this is also going to go over. I think Sam Hughes, very game vet, good pace and cardio, so hopefully she survives as well. What about the other over that you have? You have Ricky Tercios over 2.5.
Yeah, I know people would think that Raul might just steamroll this guy that he's had in the past few fights, but Raul, Ricky is a pretty decent fighter. I mean, he's good all around. He throws a lot of volume and he has good cardio. He's able to grind out fights and survive even if getting dropped. He's also good at scrambling, and I think he can avoid subs in this one. And if Ricky blows his load, I mean, if Raul Rosas blows his load in the first round, not able to get him out of there, this could be a long fight. So I see this probably going the distance, in my opinion.
Awesome. And once again, that's plus 161 for those two leggers. The opening line for the over 2.5 on Ricky Tercios minus 125. Now it's been bet down to one minus 135, just for a reference for peer pickers. Let's move on to the next pick. I believe that you have some dog action. What do you have for us there?
Yeah, this dog action I have as a bonus play. I'm picking Ricky Turcios. I think he's got a good shot at winning this as long as he gets past the first round. I think Raul Rosas might get gassed here in higher elevation fighting in Mexico, and I think Ricky, he's just a grinder. He's a dog. He gets after it. He'll keep fighting throughout the whole fight.
Awesome. And the dog action has been taken on Ricky Tercios over the last few weeks. He opened up at a minus plus 250, and now he's a plus 184. So interesting line movement there. And I know that I think you had another bonus play for us. Would you like to share what that is?
Yeah, and this will also be on the same fight. I have the Ricky and Raul Rosas going the distance. I think that's a decent play there as a bonus as well. So, yeah, I like that fight.
Awesome. And that's plus 100 right now. Let's try to see what the line movement is for that. It looks like it's opened up at plus 105. Now it's plus 100. So, yeah, not too much line movement, but it's still pretty early on the week. Do you have anything else for us that you would like to share? Maybe something that you thought of during the course of our conversation?
Um, some fighters I did like that I put in parlays, but I think are less I'm less confident in is the Felipe dos Santos and Jesus Aguilar. Those are a couple guys that I put in a more riskier parlay, but
Mm,
uh I'm not sure if they're best bets material though.
yeah, no, understood. I myself like some Jesus this week, so I might
Uh,
be putting him as a potential best bet there. Awesome. Well, I mean, that about does it for the best bets video. I wanted to keep it really simple and sweet for your pure pickers. Obviously, the fight card is going to be this Saturday, Mexico City. It's going to be really fun. I think it starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. So everybody get on it. It's going to be best of luck to you guys. It's going to be 13 fights, 13 opportunities, and more to hopefully cash in. And we'll see you guys next week. Best of luck, everybody.